Okay, so here on the Gumroad page, there's going to be a link here on the description to these exact assets that we're going to go through here. Clicking on this one, at this stage, and I say at this stage, there I will add some additional stuff for the Mari templates and stuff when we get into the texturing. You will get USD files, ZBrush files, displacement maps, and the asset has now additional RCS thrusters, Gatling guns, and an updated UV set to accommodate for these new geometries, etc. So I'm gonna simulate buying this myself here, and we can look at what you get exactly. So you can see here, once you have downloaded, there's a 1.6 gigabyte CDisp maps. So these are 32-bit floats, the ZBrush files we're gonna go through, and the USD files. So let's download this now, and we can look at the files individually. So I've downloaded and I'm zipped here, and these are the 3 folders that is shipped currently. There will be a Mari template later on. So USD files here, it's gonna be these. So proxy geo for the A and B versions, and render geo for A and B. And we will use this when we set up our USD pipeline in Solaris later on. I'm just gonna drag render B geo in here to Maya so we can see here how this one looks. So we have here an interior, there's RCS thrusters for precise steering in space. The head compartment has been updated with this Gatling guns now. If I isolate this one, this is Gatling gun there, and inside the eyes we now actually have some optics. So whoever is driving this vessel, you can see on the monitors inside. They're sitting inside here. I'm thinking about adding some additional interior and have like an interior lighting scene down the road. And that will also be added to the asset in the future. Let's take a look here at the UVs quickly to see here what has been added. There's the extra geo for the Gatling guns, lenses, etc. is up there. Let's now quickly jump over to ZBrush and take a look what those files are. Let's take a look at this head first. So I have the head and assembly of the body in separate parts because I was doing some work on the head separate from the body. So here's the head, and the ZBrush displacement is extracted as well. So if you don't have ZBrush, you will get the displacement maps so you can train on the displacement part of the training. So it's 3 subtools for this one, and the body here, let's take a look at this one. So there's essentially the body and the neck, and obviously the head is extracted as well. Let's jump over to Mari and quickly look at the maps, the CDisp maps or the displacement maps. Okay, so here I have loaded the displacement map. So it's 8K 32-bit float, and they are extracted with the base value of 0. So let's take a look here. So obviously we can't see anything, so I am just gonna shift my displacement map up by 0.5 and do an histogram scan so we can see here some of the values. So we can see here, yeah, that we can see the displacement. And I'm just gonna have here on a shader here where I add the displacement so we can preview it onto the geometry. Obviously this is not gonna be like offline render the displacement, but we can see at least a hint on what they do here at this point. Okay, so you get that one, and first out in the series will be a recap of Renderman, because we're gonna do using Renderman for texturing mainly, and I want to actually infuse some knowledge in what we are texturing for. We don't want to texture blind, and that's why we want to first investigate the render engine that we're texturing for in the series.